All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the XRP family. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for showing so much love. Cannot thank you guys enough. But yeah, without further ado, let's take a look at what's happening with XRP's price right now, and of course what we could be expecting going into Saturday morning. As you are looking across the board, we are seeing multiple, projects up double digits, much better than what we have seen over the last 3 to 4 days. But if you follow my channel on a regular day-to-day basis, you guys know that, this is something that I was talking about, the potential move towards the upside, a massive recovery for a lot of coins that have been impacted, due to, what has been happening with Bitcoin, and of course, some external news that are affecting the crypto space. But Friday, as far as Friday is concerned, it was a very interesting day. We saw a major shakeout yet again starting off Friday, and then you saw the market picking up, and a lot of people were shaken out. But like I said, this is part of the game. This is why you don't want to be leverage trading, and this is why you want to have patience. But what a great day right now. I'm sure no one's really complaining, but let's take a closer look and see what's happening. But before we do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So XRP's price is currently sitting at $2.31, up 5% in USD, up 1.9% in Bitcoin comparative. Market cap at $132.4 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about 23.4 billion. But before we get into the update, I really want to show you guys this. Senator Cynthia Lumen says, the purpose of strategic Bitcoin reserve is to explicitly strategically pay down government debt hanging over the head of every American. And as we are getting closer to Donald Trump going into the office, which is January 20th, I think people just want to hear more on the potential of the Bitcoin reserve, what's really going to happen. And I am very excited. I think Donald Trump is definitely going to comment something on that. And imagine if he says, yeah, we are going to create a Bitcoin reserve. That's going to be the biggest news, I think, of the last few years. I think that would be huge, because guess what that means? That means U.S. government's actually buying Bitcoin. Again, speaks for itself, but let's continue to take a look at what's happening. So of course, the biggest news of the day, I want to kind of shed some light on this, share my personal thoughts with you guys. You guys can see Ripple has announced a historic 5 million donation in XRP to President-elect Donald Trump. Inaugural fund setting a new benchmark by matching the largest single donation ever recorded in the U.S. Inauguration history. This contribution underscores Ripple's commitment to engage with incoming administration and highlights a significant movement for cryptocurrency and political fundraising. And this has been, of course, a great sign, and a lot of positive feedback from the XRP community. But people that are outside of the XRP community are not too happy about this. So a lot of people are, but there are some that are not, because they're like, why are you donating to put yourself out there to kind of be better? That doesn't necessarily mean that they are donating just to kind of get something out of it. They're showing that, hey, what, you are here, you're here to support cryptocurrency innovation. We're here to actually support you and give you some money as a donation, to really show you that we actually appreciate you. And of course, some people are still going to come out and say, no, this is not it. They're doing this to make themselves feel better. But not everyone's going to be happy. But I think this is a very bold move, to really show the appreciation towards Donald Trump. Because let's be honest, guys, imagine if Donald Trump did not win. And again, I'm not showing you guys or I'm sharing my political standpoint as to who I root for. But it's no secret that Donald Trump is someone that, I'm only talking specifically about cryptocurrency, okay, nothing to do with anything else. But Donald Trump has been someone that hasn't been shy away from understanding the unfairness the crypto industry faces, and also understands the potential that the cryptocurrencies have, especially the likes of Bitcoin, and he's here to make the US the crypto hub rather than other countries, because other countries are understanding the innovation side of things as well, and they know how many big companies are going to be launching. There's already some major companies. Ripple is one of them, of course, and he wants US to be the global hub, not other countries. And I think him being elected is going to be the biggest, and we have already kind of have that confirmation right in front of us based off of what we have seen in just such a short span of time for the crypto space. And I think the next few years to come are going to be great. And yeah, a lot of people ignore this, but you don't want to be ignoring this. If you have any argument to make, of course, the comment section is your place to, let me know what your personal thoughts are on this. But you can see XRP is gonna make history next year, according to Bitstamp, the largest market in the world in the multi-quadrillions. An amount of money that is completely unfathomable. Setting on XRP Ledger 24/7 never sleeps. Huge. And of course, speaking about XRP Ledger never sleeps, cryptocurrency never sleeps. And that is quite interesting, which sits well with a lot of crypto enthusiasts. I've been here, shout out to my OGs. I know I'm well aware of the stock market, but it's not my cup of tea. And I literally used to say this back, and I would say, let's go back in 2016. In 2016 era, I was focusing on some of the stocks, but I was I was younger a little bit then at that time, but I was looking into some stocks at that point. But remember, I've shared this story with you guys before as well. I bought my first Ethereum. If ETH was my first, and then I swapped ETH for XRP back in 2016. And I've shared this story so many times. And since then, I just put my blood, sweat, and tears. I repeat, blood, sweat, and tears for the last almost 10 years in the crypto space. I've been knowing about Bitcoin like a lot of other people, but never really got serious about crypto until 2016. And then since then, blood, sweat, and tears into this, and I never looked back at the stock market again. And here we are. People used to call me crazy back then to not be focusing on stock market, because I was like, just so optimistic about crypto, so engaged, so interested. I researched so much. Of course, during my long career, if you want to say, in crypto, or my experience, I've lost a lot of money at the same time, but it's been such a crazy, it's been a crazy journey that I think it was the best decision to be making, to not look at the stocks back then. And now all those people that were saying, hey dude, why are you not paying attention to the stock market, are saying, hey, which coin are you invested in? Which is really interesting, because of course my inner circle knows I'm big into crypto. I love cryptocurrencies, and now they're messaging me, and that also is a big red flag for some people that hey, when people that you don't really expect to talk about crypto are shifting in, that is a big red flag. But also not necessarily that. We need to understand, I shared this with you guys before, I've had some people reaching out to me that are only focusing on stock market before, but now they're actually, now as regulation is coming towards the crypto industry, they actually want to be getting themselves into the crypto markets. And that tells you everything you need to know. But look at this, guys. Just in, EU exchanges must delist USDT by December 30th under the MICA non-compliance. We're getting closer and closer to this delisting. Of course, obviously, this is going to have a little bit of a negative impact. I think if this is going to be delisted, maybe a little bit of a retracement. But obviously, if USDT collapses, which I would never hope it does, because if it does, I think bear market starts right then and there. But I do believe the fact that regulation is coming in, that could really save the crypto space. But if regulation wasn't really coming to crypto and USDT just crashed, and again, I'm not saying it's gonna, I'm just saying if, the potential of if it was, because you hear a lot of people on Twitter in the crypto space talking about some of the flaws that USDT has, and if it were to collapse, I think we would have been set back a few years, especially if regulation wasn't coming in. So again, let me know your thoughts down below regarding this specific thing. And moving forward, XRP 30 minutes net flows bouncing us back up to the battle line, back to $2.40 we go. And again, not a surprise, because if you're looking at what's happening with the crypto space, it tells you everything you need to know. Obviously, a major spike for the dominance, guys. Starting off Friday, we went up to 60% for dominance, but it has pulled down, thankfully, while Bitcoin bounced back up, which is really, really nice to see. Let's give Bitcoin a refresh live. Bitcoin sitting at $98,374. We did wick up to $99,264. I literally mentioned this in my update yesterday, that it's really, really important to close above $98,000. If it's able to do that, I'm projecting the price of Bitcoin could make its way back above 100K. And so far, it's looking like, that might be the case. But again, the price of Bitcoin moved up from $92,224 retest A lot of people got liquidated, of course, and here we are, dominance falling down. And this is really what you want to see. You want to see the dominance continuing to pull down. But let's take a look at XRP. I want to really show you guys the hourly time frame because that's what I want to focus on. So XRP, believe it or not, guys, I cannot stress this enough. The way XRP is holding, you need to understand the way XRP's price is holding since breaking above this key resistance. If we break below this key support, then I think we could be talking about some of the other targets. The likes of the $1.67, potentially $1.63 could be in play if we lose this support. But literally since breaking above this key resistance, which of course now is playing as a level of support back on December 1st, you can really see how good this has accumulated. Just a few days back, we were sitting in the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. Of course, the price reacted, to the Bitcoin move. I saw some comments coming in saying, why is the price of XRP going down? You need to understand the entire market reacted to, this Bitcoin volatility that we have seen. So you must understand that, XRP is not an exception, but it held much better than a lot of people are realizing. If you're looking at it from this, $2.72 price point, you did see a retracement of about 28%, but look at the bounce back. The bounce back itself tells you everything you need to know. And this time around, what's even crazier is, of course, back on the 10th, we did see, that Bitcoin wick down to 90K. You saw XRP price bounce down to that support and obviously made its way back up. This time around, we didn't even touch that support itself while the dominance is higher. If this is not telling you how bullish XRP price is, I don't know what will. Right now, what you're looking at is we did get rejected at some of the key resistance around that $2.37. Also, you need to understand, Bitcoin has seen a little bit of a minor pullback as well after retesting 99.2. But so far, so good. I'm really liking what I'm seeing. And like I said in my yesterday's update, would not be surprised if XRP price gets back into 23.6 faster than you know it. Really, really liking what I'm seeing. Still have quite some days left until the year comes to an end. And I think we still could possibly, break towards an all-time high. It's only a 46.74% move towards the upside. Really liking what I'm seeing as of now. Let me know down below what you guys think. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you later with Crypto ZX, and peace out.